do some slicing here at the end. You can see the lap line is right about here, so on the back side we'll just have to draw a line right about there and slice off just the end of the doubler right there, and then we should get almost a flush fit, or if not a flush fit, you know, a flat overlap is what I meant. So that's how the gear should, that's how it should roll into the gear up position. Alright, we got our fairings. Next step is to blend them in to the underwing surface using our filler. And we've got the basic shape that follows the overall wing shape, so when I go to fair that in with the filler, I should be able to, you know what I'm saying. Good. Okay. So I can stop here. Let's just check this other gear real quick. Pop that out. Open that up. As you can see, there's going to be a point of contact right there. Let's just figure out. Oops. Let's just figure out where that is. Cut that corner accordingly. So let's see. We'll stick this on here. Come on, baby. There we go. Yeah, that needs to come off. So where's my nippers? And we'll just come in here and clip that right there. And let's make sure we've got clearance. Roger, roger. And there it is. Oh, it's a grand sight. Right? Both gear fully flexible, lockable. Get in there. Get in there. So we're locked in. Gear down. Get our wheels on there. Making progress. Slow but sure. Steady. We want to do steady, consistent, clean work all the way down the line. Where's my gear door? Kick out at the front, so this one goes on this side, and it should set. Again, these have to be channeled or channeled out right here to fit against as tightly to the gear post as possible, the landing gear leg. So that'll be channeled out. The way the gear sits in the well, it'll probably have to be kicked outward toward the bottom and snug it, or toward the top down here, kicked out slightly, but snug to the leg at the base down here, real tight, and into the channel down here. And with that angle, that should fit as the gear's in the well. That should fit to create a flat connection here. In other words, I don't want the door can't be kicked out like this with the gear down, and it can't be sitting like this with the gear all the way. With the gear up. So it'll have to be angled onto the landing gear leg such that it fits flush when the gear leg is completely retracted. If you follow me, right? So this post will be set, you know what I'm saying. Also in such an angle, I think it'll be kicked outward this way because it has to go overlap this end, which again is kicked out from the landing gear leg at its top connection, at this connection. So the leg gear door will be kicked out like so here, and like so here, and with this surface overlapping this surface here. And in order to make everything work, that's the wrong one. In order to make everything work, this will have to be hinged at this area so that it can do this. So once I retract the gear into the well, at the very last step would be to press this down. So this will just be a loop of solder probably going around the leg here. You know, sort of an oval, elongated shape, so that I can tug it out, pull it tight to the landing gear leg here, and then when the gear is retracted, push it in, extending it down into the wheel well there, and thus have just enough movement on this to create that flush joint here that we need, that I'm going to be cutting this section of the backer away so that it can pop down on top of that surface there. Lots still to figure out and do, and that's the whole purpose of working on these kits, is to, you know, have a project, have to work things out, do a little engineering, a little meditating, a little, and in the end, hopefully we have a decent representation of Republic's P-47D and all that entails. We got a lot of aviation enthusiasts. You know, I got, what do I have now? 400 and, I want to say, what is it? I don't even know. I got a bunch of subscribers, people that, you know, my friends that are looking in on this and following the project. Aviation enthusiasts. And so we want to do a good job on this project and make it look as right as we can. And that's what it's all about. Work, 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 baby. It's a lot of fun. I can recommend this as a pastime, as a hobby. If you're an aviation enthusiast, automotive enthusiast, you like semi-trucks, ships, boats, RC, static, whatever it is, you know, if you're thinking about it, try one. Try building one. It's not that hard when you have just a handful of tools, just a couple of things you'll need: rulers, blades, scissors, pencils, you know, handful of things that you'll need: sanding block, sandpaper, glue, filler, paint. You know, all things considered, it's not an expensive hobby ultimately, unless you're RC, unless you're flying. That gets pricey, right? But this, not so much. And you'd be surprised how much you get out of it, I think, if you're bent that way. All right, everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching.